All right. Hello and welcome, guys. Welcome to the Seacret Lifestyle Club launch online right now. My name is Efrosyni. I get the pleasure to be your host this evening. And just before we get started, I just want to say a quick hello to everybody. I can see and Veronica in the house, Adil, Alan, Alexandru, Andre, Angelique, Berith. I see Hungary's in the house, Sweden, Canada. Welcome, Ed. Welcome, Jonathan. Welcome, Zoltan. Welcome, Torkel. Welcome, Sylvia. Welcome, Stella. Nice to see you, Gil. See some very new faces. I see some familiar faces. Welcome, Rochelle, Ramona. I see there's a bunch of people just jumping on as we speak, guys. South Africa in the house. Wow, very international group. Dallas in the house. Amazing. Okay, perfect. So guys, if this is the first time that we're meeting, my name is Efrosyni Adamides, and I get the pleasure tonight in order to share an amazing concept with you. And chances are, while you're actually watching this, it means that one of your friends possibly gave you a call and said, hey, I'm working on something new, I'm working on something exciting, and I want to share it with you. And similar to you, a few years ago, I got a similar kind of invite. And to give you a little bit of background, because usually when I start talking, people are trying to figure out what's her accent, where is she from? So I'm originally from Cyprus. This is where I'm at right now. I'm actually in my parents' home. So I'm in my dad's office right now, visiting mom and dad. So there's a picture of me and my two brothers in there. Let's see whether you can pick out. I think I was cuter back then, right? And I'm originally from Cyprus. I spent half my life in Australia. I spent the other half between Cyprus and London, a little period in Lithuania, global citizen of the world. And essentially 12 years ago, I came across this industry while I was working 3 different jobs, essentially, working in London, just hustling to make ends meet. I was running a radio PR agency. I also had my own real estate company. I had my own marketing consulting agency. And the reason I was juggling so many things is because I wanted freedom. I wanted to make the transition from building other people's dreams to building my own dream. And I knew as a hard worker, and I said to myself, if I'm going to work hard, I might as well work hard building my own dream rather than somebody else's. But you know, sometimes in life, you have a plan, but sometimes God or the universe, depending on what you believe in, has a different plan. And I remember I was in real estate, and I was investing in real estate, and I said to myself, I have the way out. You know, this is the way. And then the crash of 2008 happened, and you know, so my properties diminish in value. I had my back against the wall. I was £500,000 in debt, and I came across this phenomenal industry because my brother invited me to share with me a presentation. And that night, the light bulb just went off, because I said to myself, what if this could be the answer? Sometimes you think that you're going down one path and you think it's the right path, but then something else happens and you come at a crossroad and you realize there's a better path, a faster way, a more powerful way to achieve the same destination. So I got started in this industry, and over the last few years had a lot of success, and more recently partnered up with this amazing company because essentially we were looking for a better way, because we were in travel, and let's face it, as good as the ride was, travel and COVID didn't quite mix. And I know if you're watching this right now, maybe you've been affected by what happened in 2020, either directly or indirectly, but I think it's pretty safe to say that, you know, there's 3 major challenges that people are facing in today's world. You know, people are becoming more conscious about their health. And especially after last year, people are beginning to realize that we need multiple sources of income, because if you have one source of income and something happens to it, the bills don't go away, still got to pay the rent, still got to pay the mortgage. So, you know, I'm a firm believer that if you have multiple sources of income and you build them the right way, and there is a right way and a wrong way to build them, then you've always got something to fall back on no matter what happens. And, you know, another thing that is also quite common as well, and maybe you're facing this as well. Have you ever felt like you're just running like a hamster in the hamster wheel and just feel like you're not getting anywhere? You're not getting faster to your goals, your dreams. We're already halfway through 2021. And most of the conversations I've had with many people, they're like, I can't believe half the year is going and I'm nowhere near my goals. And this is why, as a company, essentially, we've come up with 3 different solutions to help people create the ultimate lifestyle. Great lifestyle is not just about physical lifestyle. It's not just about having the finances, have a great lifestyle. Great lifestyle also starts with looking good on the outside, but feeling good on the inside, being healthy on the inside. Because what's the point of building freedom if you don't have the quality of life to be able to enjoy it? If you don't have the health to be able to enjoy it? And we essentially created the world's biggest lifestyle club right now. And we're helping people to essentially upgrade their life. And I'm going to show you exactly how that works by having the best in skincare, highest quality nutrition, and also a travel and lifestyle club that enables you to create those memories that essentially is the only thing that we're going to take with us. So let me give you a little bit of background about the company Seacret. So Seacret was originally started by Isaac Ben-Shabbat. And I've known this gentleman for a very short period of time, but I just fell in love with what he stands for and the amazing community that he has created. So essentially, him and his family moved over to the US for a better future, and they managed to get 20 of their friends to join them because they had a vision. And their friends came over and they started creating a multi-billion-dollar company selling high-quality products from the Dead Sea, from kiosks. And they did several billion doing that. But then what they started realizing is that the world is changing now. People are moving out of shopping malls, out of kiosks, and going online, and relationship selling and network marketing is coming of age. And after consulting with a very successful individual, he realized that he needed to change his business model. And in 2011, they made the decision to go from having 900 kiosks around the world. And chances are you have probably walked past one of these kiosks. Maybe you had a beautiful Israeli man or a beautiful Israeli woman that said, come here, let me show you something, my friend. You know, maybe they showed you the nail buffer or the peeling gel or, you know, some of the great products that our company has. I know that I was one of those people. I was in Budapest in 2012 and I was on holiday, so I had no excuse. Normally I'm too busy when I'm walking past this kiosk, but it was like it was meant to be that day. So I walked past this kiosk, bought these amazing products, love the products, but when I ran out, silly me was thinking, well, maybe next time I go back to Budapest, maybe I could buy some more. But fast forward a few years later, and now we partnered up with this amazing company. Now, everybody says, okay, why the Dead Sea? Well, here's one thing that maybe you know, maybe you don't know. The Dead Sea has been the #1 destination in the world for the healing properties that it has, because it's the lowest point on Earth. And as the lowest point on Earth, it has 21 different minerals, and 12 of them are exclusive to the Dead Sea. Close to 2 million people travel to the Dead Sea every single year in order to swim in the Dead Sea, to rub themselves and cover themselves in mud. I know that I was one of those people that visited the Dead Sea in January 2020, one of my last trips in 2020. But the thing is that, you know, and they say even Cleopatra, that was one of her secrets, you know, traveling thousands of kilometers on a camel to go swim in the Dead Sea. And she used to do that every single year. But of course, not everybody can get to the Dead Sea. So we said, we take the magic of the Dead Sea, we'll put it in a bottle, and we deliver it to your home. We have 3 different lines. And it's almost, when you look at the lines, it's like you're looking at the Mercedes version, the Ferrari version, and the Rolls Royce. So because it's all high quality, we're not about cheap and cheerful, guys. We're about the high quality products. All our products are paraben free. Paraben is one of the biggest cancer causing ingredients. And Unfortunately, it's a lot more popular in ingredients than what we actually imagine. And now that you know it, you'll start to see it on the label when you're checking things out. So the foundational line is our entry level. It is available for all types of skin and all types of ages. Then we have the age defying. So if you're in the category like I am, where we're in the 30 plus kind of category, we start to see lines that we don't want to see, and we want to reverse aging. It's great for that. Or our Rolls Royce version, which is the BioShield range, which features the only living organism in the Dead Sea, which is the red algae. This line is particularly effective for environmental damage. So here in Cyprus, one of the biggest environmental damages that we experience is the sun. You know, as great as it is to have 330 days of sunshine a year, it has side effects on your skin. And when I was living in London, it wasn't the sun, because we had a severe lack of sun in London, but it was more the pollution in the air. So the BioShield really tackles that, and personally, it's my favorite line. Now, I always believe the proof is in the pudding, so it's one thing to tell you, it's a different thing to show you. And I'm going to share with you guys some experiences of some of our customers and the results that they got. Now, we always say, I'm not making any medical claims. Every single person is different. The results may vary, but I've tested these products for myself and absolutely love them. And I will actually share with you some of the results that we actually got. But this young gentleman, young boy, essentially, had very dry skin, as you can see on the back of his neck. And he just used the mud soap, which is just cold pressed mud, for 7 days. And look at the difference by the 7th day. Or here, this child has a skin condition, which is called eczema. And as you can see, he used the mud soap and the body butter. Now, what was really impressive for me is that the products are so clean that little 4 and 5-year-olds can actually use them, which is a very big key. Now, this amazing hands are the hands of my mother. She was my first guinea pig. As soon as I got the products, I said, Mom, you have this amazing products I want to try on you. And my mom's always looked after herself. She's an amazing lady. She's always invested heavily in the products that she uses, because like all of us, none of us are looking to age faster, right? So when I said to her, I've got some great products for you to try, thinking that she would be excited, her response was like, no way. You see how many products I have in my cupboard. I don't need any more products. And my response was, Mom, I don't need you to buy them. I just need you to try them. So we literally went to the kitchen. So you can see, you see the tablecloth there. These were not intentional pictures. It's just the results were so good, I could not take pictures. So I used the salt and oil scrub and the body butter that you can see here, right? 15 minutes. Look at the difference in her hands. She couldn't believe the difference. So she looked at me, and every time I do demonstrations like this, everybody keeps rubbing their hands. And straight away, she's like, what else have you got? And of course, I tried a few more products, which I'll show you in a second. I even tried the peeling gel on her. The peeling gel is actually an exfoliator. They say the secret to good skin is just simple 3 steps. Something to exfoliate with, something to cleanse with, and something to hydrate. Now, this gentleman did not read the instructions. So he got into his wife's peeling gel, and instead of putting it on his face where it's meant to be, he put it on his whole body. The advantage of him doing that is that when he did it over the tattoo, the colors came out so vibrant that all of a sudden became a very big hit for tattoos as well. Now, there's also some great products for girls with acne, boys with acne. You see the amazing difference in her skin after 5 days of using the clarifying mud mask and the mud soap. And this is the second product I tried on my mom, which is our M4. Now you can see here the quality of the box, very high quality. Okay, so when it comes to your home, everybody gets super excited when this arrives. And I'll show you a little bit how this works, but let me show you this video actually. You know what? Why show you a video when I can show you exactly how to use it. So when I use this on my mom, I mean, you can see from the pictures, guys, literally 15 minutes later, you see the difference in her skin. It's almost like one of the best ways to describe it. It's almost as if it plumped her skin, but it also gave her color. And sometimes we don't realize what is on our skin, which of course affects the color of our skin because of all the toxins. Now I'm going to put a little bit here. Okay, this is obviously meant to be for your face, but just for the sake of demonstration, because the coolest thing with this is essentially how it works. Okay, now personally, I love doing demonstrations with this, and the products that I'm showing you right now is what we call our wow products. And one of the things that we always say to people when we do demonstrations is, I'm going to show you 5 wow products. And if you don't say wow at least once during the next few minutes as I share these products with you, I'm not going to show you the rest of the presentation. And we say that because without fail, everybody says at least wow once or twice, some people even more. We had a presentation recently where the lady was like, oh my God, wow, 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 this is amazing, wow. I think she said like 10 wows, it was amazing. But it was because these products were designed with that in mind to create that wow impact. Now, this one especially, there's no product like this on the market. So watch this, right? It's my skin, I'm literally not gonna touch it. I just hover this above it. You see, it's removed the mud on it. What it's also done is that it removed the toxins, and it leaves like a light serum on your skin, which I've just rubbed it in. And if the most magical thing is when you actually touch it, because it feels so much softer here than what it is on the other side. And it has such an amazing impact because it's removed all the toxins from your face. So this is just one of our products. I love, 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 love the eye serum. Literally, this is another product that has instant results. People cannot believe it after a few minutes. And this is the results of someone using the Age-Defying line for several months. So you can see the difference. It's literally like day and night. The Recover mask is personally my favorite mask. We have several masks. And what you're going to find, guys, every single person's skin is different. So I'm a firm believer, you got to try all the products because you got to find the one that literally resonates with you the most. For me, the Recover mask is the best one. I've never seen results so powerful within 15 minutes because this works with nanotechnology. And what it does is that the mask sips under your skin into essentially where the lines are, and with collagen, it plumps up the skin and you see instant results in 15 minutes. And I mean, you can go to Amazon and check out the reviews for yourself. Of course, don't make the mistake of buying them from Amazon because they are retail price, not wholesale price, but it is a great place to see all the reviews on Amazon. Now, second thing is to help you tackle the health challenges. We partnered up with a gentleman called Dr. Howard Cohen. And this gentleman dedicated his whole life to essentially treating disease for the first bunch of years. And then he realized, hang on, I'm just going to go back here. That he realized, why treat disease when we can prevent it through nutrition? So after treating literally 50,000 patients, he's got a clinic over in California that's got a 6 to 12 month waiting list and for people to see him. What he did is that he came up with this product line, and he calls it the 3 steps to health made simple. Now, all the products are organic. They're non-GMO. There's no soy. They're plant-based. They're so clean. I mean, I've had nutritionists look at this that they said they've never seen products as clean as this. My 4-year-old nephew loves the greens. So you have your shaken greens in the morning. 1 scoop of the green, is the equivalent of 23 different vegetables. So the thing is, most people don't get enough oxygen into their body, and greens is a great way to get the oxygen into your body, to get the right nutrients, the vegetables into your body. And 2 scoops of the protein shake has 20 grams of protein. So I like my shake and greens in the morning. Sometimes I mix them with oats. Recovering HydroFX twice a day. HydroFX gives you endurance, whereas recovery, well, it helps you to recover from anything you want to recover from. I've heard all types of stories. I'm always reluctant to share these stories publicly because some of them just sound so extreme. But I always say to people, look, whatever you need to recover from, try the recovery for a couple of days and see what happens. Every single person that I've said that to, they come back to me and they're like, it helped with this, it helped with that. And honestly, I wish we could share all the stories. And Booster helps to raise your pH levels. Great way in order to help you to sleep better, especially after an acidic meal. Because one of the challenges that everybody faces today, and including myself, is lack of sleep sometimes, or more importantly, lack of quality sleep, because our body doesn't get enough rest, so it doesn't have a chance in order to regenerate the cells and recuperate. That's why sleep is important. That's why the booster actually helps. And last but not least, introducing Club Seacret. So let me tell you a little bit about Club Seacret, guys. Not only does it cover travel, because let's face it, after COVID, after 2020, everybody's excited to travel. It was so funny while we were in lockdown, the amount of people that I saw posting pictures of their suitcase already packed, ready as soon as the pandemic finished. Like, there's going to be such a big explosion in the travel industry come 2022, because now the world is beginning to open up. So we're beginning to also do some trips as well. But I'm telling you, as the world really, really opens, 2022, I believe we're going to see the biggest explosion in travel that we've ever experienced. And we're well positioned for that. Through our lifestyle membership, you get your own booking engine, which gives you net rates on hotels, villas, and condos. It gives you access to flights. I don't say net rates to flights because flights are very volatile, work on very, very little margins. But with regards to the accommodation, we're super competitive. I mean, we just did a comparison with some hotels in Santorini, and you can see some of them are like 30, 35, 45% off the best online price. And this is just a small sample of the huge variety that we have. But on top of that, we cover ocean and river cruises, sailboats and yachts. Imagine getting a yacht and cruising through the Mediterranean with a bunch of your friends and your own private chef on that yacht. Or what if you could get a luxury home or a condo or a luxury hideaway and a really cool location that caters for like 5 bedrooms, and each of you guys pay, a couple of $100 and you have an unforgettable memory. Or you can go to one of our curated trips like the Atlantis in Bahamas that is happening in August. This is almost sold out. We've got about 700 of our friends going to this one. Okay. And there's many more examples, guys. Now, the lifestyle membership is $65 a month. But here's the other thing, they're part to it as well, that we're also getting ready to launch right now. Imagine having the equivalent of Netflix, but instead of just TV series or movies, you have masterclasses, or the equivalent of masterclasses, like coaching sessions with people that are playing at the highest in that particular area. People coaching you how to have the ultimate relationship, not from theory, people that have been in love with the same person and happily married 25 years later. Or someone that has been a bodybuilder, won, world championship titles as a bodybuilder, takes their health to the optimum level, and to teach you how do you get your health in check. I mean, how much value would that be worth to you to be able to have access to these coaching sessions at your fingertips on top of everything else? So literally with the membership of $65 a month, you get the lifestyle membership that gives you access to that. Now, to become a secret agent, like the person that invited you, it's $49 a year. That gives you a business in a box. And then you choose your package. You choose your Kickstart package. If you're a traveler like me, okay, because I love to travel, I'm sure a bunch of you guys love to travel. You get the traveler pack that includes the wow pack, which is the 5 wow products that I mentioned to you earlier, but we throw a few more bonuses in there as well. Now, to give you an idea, the wow pack retails for 782 euros. That's the retail price. Now, our price, including this really cool bag, the traveler's pack, is $300 US. It's about 330, give or take, delivered to your doorstep, depending where you're living in the world. We have the Perfectly Primed that also includes shampoo and conditioner, which are also SLS free. That's for the same price, $275 US. Or we have the Lovely Day package. I love, love, love this package because it has the BioShield, which is my favorite range. It's our Rolls Royce range. It also has a face serum and the scrubbing mask from the Age-Defying line. And it has the Recover mask. Now, to give you an idea, guys, the Recover mask, when we were selling these products in kiosks, so not directly through an agent like you're seeing it right now, the Recover mask was being sold for $350 US. So you can appreciate the high quality and value of these products. Now, you choose whatever package you want to choose, or if you're like me and you want to have it all because you're serious, you want to kickstart your business, then you get the Have It All pack. And this is a very powerful pack to start your business with because essentially it gives you every single product, which means you get to experience all the products and also build your own story. You know, by experiencing all the products, you're going to realize you're going to have some favorite products. Like, I love the Recover mask. I can talk about the Recover mask all day long. And I've sold many, 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 many of them because I tried all of them and I found the mask that works for me. You know, some people are like crazy about the shampoo. The hairbrush, and I've sold the hairbrush to so many people because I've never had a hairbrush that literally doesn't hurt when you brush your hair, especially when you got like wavy curly hair like mine. Okay, unless I straighten it, of course. Now, the other reason I love this pack is because you spend $1,100 to get it, but you also achieve mission 3. Mission 3 is one of our first ranks. And the company gives you $400 in free product credit to use over the next 12 months, which is essentially like you're paying $700 for these. And the full retail value, because it says retail price there, but the retail price is what us agents would pay if we bought those products individually. The retail value of these is 3,500 euros, give or take. So you're essentially getting it a quarter of the price. Now, I'm going to switch gears right now and I'm going to take you through the second part, which is a way how you can essentially do what you're already doing on a daily basis anyway and build a side business. Now, here's the thing, guys. By the end of this presentation, you're going to have a choice. You can either start accessing these phenomenal products, you know, like the friend that invited you, start looking better, start feeling better, start experiencing the world. Or if you're like us and, you know, you're in that situation right now where you need something more, you know, sometimes the money comes in, it's not enough to cover all the money going out. And, you know, we're always playing catch up. I know that I was there when I saw this industry 12 years ago. And what I realized is that network marketing is coming of age. It is the future because essentially so many companies now are seeing the big opportunity of going from the manufacturer direct to the consumer and bypassing everybody. Network marketing is a $180 billion a year industry, guys. That's bigger than the NFL, it's bigger than the music industry, and it's bigger than the movie industry. Let me give you an example to give you an idea how powerful this industry is. Nike, because one of the top guys from Nike is now come and joined our company, and this is how I know these. Nike recruited people to teach them how they can take Nike and turn it into a direct sales company, not network marketing, but a direct sales company, because they wanted to stop retailing their products to the retailers and get it directly to the hands of their consumers. Now, when you got brands like Nike looking into business models similar to ours, that should tell you something. Now, I want to highlight to everybody here, this is the income, like it's a disclaimer, because essentially what this says, you're going to get out whatever you put in. Little bit of effort, little bit of money. Big effort, bigger money. There's 8 ways we get paid, okay? Now, I'm going to break it down for you. Here's what I'm going to tell you, though, as well, guys. When I came across this, it took me a little while to get my head around comp plans. And I'd like to think I'm a very intelligent person, but here's what I understood. When you buy an iPhone, you don't need to know exactly how the iPhone works and what connects to what, but you need to know it works. You need to know it serves your purpose. Same in this business. You're not going to know everything from the word get-go, but this is very much a learn and earn business. As you're going through the different steps, luckily your back office also tells you where you're at and how close you are to the next step and exactly what you need to do to get there. So I'll give you an example. So the first goal is to achieve your missions. Mission 3 is the ultimate goal. You have 7 weeks to do it. I say to people, look, 7 weeks is cool. 7 days is much better. Now, to achieve mission 3 is generating $1,200 in total personal volume. That means either you've purchased $1,200 worth of products over a 7-week period, or you purchased, let's say, $500. You also helped a bunch of people purchase similar, and that comes to a total. Okay, there's videos explaining how the missions work, but that's basically in a nutshell. Now, when you help somebody achieve the missions, you get a 10% commission depending on the volume, and they also get some product credit. That's what we say. If you buy the Have It All pack, automatically you get the product credit. Your mentor gets the $120 commission. But likewise, when your friends are asking you what package did you start with, you can tell them I started with the Have It All, and they're more likely to duplicate that as well. So the second thing is the team commissions. So in order for you to be an active agent, you need to be spending minimum $100 QV, the qualifying volume, from your shop every month. Now, some people were like, I gotta spend $100 every month. And I said to them, guys, let me tell you this, right? You know, the average woman in Cyprus spends 150 euros on average per month to the beautician looking after herself. And that's in Cyprus. I'm not even counting the money we already spend on shampoos. People already spend money on moisturizers. These are things that you're buying anyway. So why give your money to somebody else when you can give your money to your shop and also earn money from your money? Do you see what I mean? All of a sudden, the money that you would spend on shampoos and conditioners and moisturizers, now it's not an expense, it's a business expense. So you got to have your business hat on. So you spend $100 a month, you stay active, that's your overheads, as we call them in a business. When you have 2 people, one on the left and one on the right, that also spend $100 a month, you're now qualified. That enables you to earn 15% commissions on the commissionable volume of your team, and you'll see that in the comp plan, maximum up to $25,000 a week. Okay. Now, how do you get active? Simple. You get one of these $100 packages, or you get the lifestyle membership, which is $65 a month. You get some extra products on top of that, and that's how it enables you to be active. Okay. We have another income called check match. Okay. Personally, I love this commission. And the reason that I love it is because this is why I love network marketing. What I love about network marketing is that if you want to win, you got to help others win. That's what I love about network marketing. This is not a selfish business. Unfortunately, if you're selfish in this business, you're not going to get very far. If I want to get promoted, I got to find a bunch of my team members, help them get promoted. That's how I get promoted. This is what I love about it. So let me give you an example. Let's say, for example, you help somebody in your team make $1,000 a month. If they're generation 1, that means you make 20% of their income, which means you get $200 a month. They get $1,000 a month. Now, what if you help 10? get to the point where they're making $1,000 a month. That means you're making $2,000 a month because you help 10 people make $1,000 a month. Do you see that? And it can go up to 4 generations deep. That means if I help Virginia get to the point where she's making $1,000 a month, and she helps Zoltan get to the point where she's making $1,000 a month, I also get paid on Zoltan, which means I'm also incentivized to help Zoltan win. By helping Zoltan, it also helps Virginia and so on. Do you see what I mean? And it just creates this amazing unity within the organization of people helping each other winning. Okay. Now we also have different rank up bonus as well. Go back. I just got a little bit too excited, as you can tell. Different rank up bonus as you can tell. So these are the different ranks of our company. And if we have a look at, let's say, for example, we look at platinum because that's halfway. Platinum is $5,000 bonus once you achieve it. There's also a lifestyle bonus that comes in every single month you're qualified at that rank. And as you can see, it increases based on the rank. Below, right down at the very bottom, we also included how much volume you need in your organization on a monthly basis or a 4-week period in order to achieve that rank. So if we look at platinum, right? $40,000 every 4 weeks. That means $10,000 every week, right? Now, $40,000 may sound like a lot, but let me put it into perspective. That's 72 lovely day packages in your team. Or 36 have it all packages. Let me give you a different example. What if you come in and you get the have it all pack, right? $1,100. What if you help 6 get their have it all pack, $1,100 each, right? So all of a sudden you've got $6,000 worth of volume in your organization, 7,000 including yours, right? And you got 6 people in your organization. What if those 6 help refer another 6? That's another 36K plus the original 7K. That's $43,000 in qualifying volume. Do you see what I mean? So the thing is that it's one thing to look at the numbers by yourself. It's more powerful when you look at the numbers as a team. Here's the way that I look at this comp plan. If I want to get to platinum, I got to help 2 people achieve gold. If I want to get to gold, I got to help 2 people achieve silver. Do you see what I mean? The higher the rank, the more people you help. The more people you help, the more money you earn. Guys, myself and my business partner are at the level of Blue Diamond. We did this in 70 days. Now, I always highlight to people that when we talk about our results, I always say to them, our results are not typical. Our results are not the last few months that we've been part of Seacret. Our results are a combination of the 12 years experience we have in this industry. Same way that if you wanted to learn how to cook tomorrow and you went to a Michelin star restaurant, you had the opportunity to learn from Gordon Ramsay, and you're like, man, I watch him cook and he does everything so much faster than me and makes everything look so easy. And you're like, well, yes, you are an apprentice and he's a chef. So you don't want to compare yourself to the fast stories. You want to compare yourself to your own story. So you have a look at where you want to go with this. And here's the biggest piece of advice that I'm going to give you. This here is probably the most important slide I'm going to talk about, which is the leadership factory that our company has. And this is the way to help you achieve those goals faster. So I met this gentleman in April 2009. And when I met this gentleman, I heard so many people go, this guy has helped create more than 1,000 first-time millionaires. And I'm like, wow, I want to be 1,001. So when you got someone that's got that sort of track record, I mean, when he talks, you just listen and pay attention. And one thing that he always says, he goes, look, it's not how many people you have in your team. It's how many leaders you have in your team. And leaders are always born in seminars. Now, to spend 1 hour with this gentleman, he charges $5,000 an hour. You got to book minimum 5 hours, which is $25,000. And he's not taking on any more private coaching clients anyway, right? So even if you had 25K to spend, he wouldn't take you on, most likely. But here's a cool thing. because he's our director of training, we actually have a very powerful event, which is, I believe, the #1 leadership event that our company does. That's happening in Croatia, in Split, 20th to the 24th of August. Now, this event normally costs $600, which you can imagine that is not even 10% of what Marcus Setter would charge for 1 hour of his time, and we get him for 4 days. And here's what I love about this event. I love about this event because it's not just about business. It's about everything in your life. Every single one of us, guys, we usually have things that we're carrying with us, baggage, because of past failures, past experiences. And sometimes because we're dragging all this stuff with us, it shapes our future. What if there was a way that he can go through a formula that enables you to identify what's holding you back and take you through a process that enables you to release it? And then you go through another process where you map out your next 5 to 10 years of your life. But instead of coming back from that experience that you had holding you back, you come from a place of empowerment and abundance. This is what journey is. Journey is the best possible gift that you can give to yourself. Now, there's a very limited time promo right now. It's $600 to get a ticket to this event. This event will sell out, but right now we've got a special price of only $500. And one thing that I always say to people, if you want to develop a really big team, it doesn't come down to whether you're going to be at this event, but more importantly, how many people from your team will you have at this event? So guys, this is a handful of stories of people that we've helped to achieve some great results over the last few months. Starlo is a mom of 3 kids. She also works with kids with special needs. So a full-time job at the same time, and building this very, very part-time. Got to the level of gold in a few months, and now she's able to start putting some money away to buy a dream home for her and her husband and her family. That's what they're looking at doing with this money. Maris and Stefania Fulgu, power couple from Romania. This power couple worked so hard because Stefania said, I want to make sure that we hit diamond before the new baby comes. She's pregnant in this picture. They literally hit diamond, which is a very significant rank. And I believe 2 or 3 days later, she went into labor, which is amazing. Myself and my business partner, one of the most powerful stories in all of Europe, literally one of the top income earners in our company. Blue Diamond, Stavros and Katerina, Zenonos, again, achieved this phenomenal results very, very quickly. And guys, here's what I want to wrap things up with. Here's the moment of truth. What do you want to do? Do you want to have better skin? Do you want to have better health? Do you want to build more memories with people that you love? Do you want to have a plan B that's going to help you to get ahead of maybe paying your bills, catching up? What about increasing the quality of your life? What about being able to create the kind of income part-time where you're able to tell your spouse, your husband, or your wife that they can take a few months off because you've been able to cover everything? Or they can work part-time instead of full-time? What if you were able to treat your whole family to a really cool destination or a really cool holiday because you were able to build some money part-time that enabled you to have that option without looking at your credit card and seeing if you can afford it? Well, the choice is simple. You got to choose whether you just want to be just a customer and access these phenomenal products, or you also want to be an agent, come to journey with us, build yourself, build your business, and be one of the pioneers in Europe right now. Because here's the thing before I wrap things up, guys. Right now, Seacret in this business model in all of Europe, all of Africa, is brand new. Nobody's heard of us yet, which makes the opportunity very, very big for those that are hungry enough to take it. In a few years, that opportunity is not going to be the same. So you've seen this right now for the first time. One thing I'm going to tell you is you're not going to see it for the last time. You will keep hearing about it again and again and again. We're not looking for everybody right now, but we are looking for people that see themselves as pioneers and are hungry for something more. And if that sounds like it could be you, then get back to the person that invited you. They're going to give you a call as soon as the presentation's finished. and get back to them and let them know what package you're ready to get started with. And let's make a plan to help you to create the lifestyle that you deserve. Let's help you to make the next 6 months more powerful than the first 6 months of 2021. And I want to finish off with this. Warren Buffett in this slide always says network marketing is the best investment he ever made. And he always says that if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you'll work until you die. This is a great, powerful method to help you start making a residual income to give you more choices in life. Guys, thank you for tuning in. We are doing these presentations literally every couple of days in order to help you win. So get back to the person that invited you. They'll let you know when the next presentation is, and we'll help you to create that plan and plug into the system so you can create the success you deserve. Have a great night, guys.